In South Africa, a mass rescue caught on camera highlights the reality facing many nations in the fight for rip current safety. It's New Year's Day at Amanzimtoti Beach in South Africa, and a mass rip current rescue is unfolding. Filming the footage and overseeing the rescue is Superintendent for Beaches for the eThekwini municipality, Jace Govender.
Mass rescue, about 10 to 15 patients got washed out from this crowd.
Jace manages 69 kilometers of coastline with 9 beaches patrolled by lifeguards. And in the peak of summer, these beaches attract hundreds of thousands of South Africans. Amanzimtoti is particularly hazardous.
Conditions are very dangerous because the drop-off is so close. It's a very, very deep bathing area, so you do get a very large shore break, and that creates a big problem.
In addition to the hazardous surf conditions, lifeguards at Amanzimtoti also have another challenge when it comes to keeping the large numbers of beachgoers safe.
In South Africa, we come from a community that very few know how to swim, and that's simply because we have a coastline. Most of the people live away from the coastline, and so they do not have access to beaches. South Africans and people in Africa spend very little time getting educated in water safety. We have no structures in our school that educate people about the dangers of the oceans and the waters. We don't have pools for people to learn how to swim. So 90% of the country are not swimmers. So on that day, the surf conditions were huge, probably about 8 to 10 foot swell coming off a very deep channel and breaking into a very shallow bank, and that's a recipe for disaster.
As you can see, this is dangerous extreme conditions. It's some of the worst conditions you'll find in the world.
I could see the rescue happening from about 400 meters away while I was driving down. So we were flying down the beach, 2 vehicles, the lights blazing, to get to the rescue. I saw the guys trying to launch the boat through the massive shore break. They got bashed a few times, got pushed back a couple of times, and that rip went straight out to sea, so it was directly in front of the bathing area. Out of the 13 guys who were out there, probably about 10 of them could not swim. So if a person cannot swim, within seconds he's going down. So lifeguards got to go and keep them afloat. Now we're not dealing with people that can swim and are battling. We're dealing with people that cannot swim, that are sinking. And the boat was in and out of that huge sea, just picking up people. At one stage, I think he had 8 guys on that boat and bringing them close, bringing them back into the beach. Mass rescue happening. The rest of the guys do not want to stop swimming, do not want to leave the water.
Hey guys, while this is happening, there goes another one. Another one there! People are just not listening.
Lifeguards running. I spotted that. I screamed for lifeguards. Lifeguards going. The public is clapping because their friends got rescued. It's dangerous, it's scary, but for the public, it's fun because for them to see their friends getting a boat ride, for them to see their friends being brought back to the beach, it's fun for them, but they don't realize how serious it is. They could have lost 13 people that day. I must take my hat out to the lifeguards on this beach. 0 drownings during the bathing hours for the last 5 years. And you could say probably 2 to 3 million people have come to this beach over the last 5 years. So that's an outstanding result.
With few resources to teach locals how to swim and no formal beach safety education in schools, all that's protecting the public in South Africa from rip current tragedies is the work of dedicated lifeguards and an enforced rule that makes it illegal for the public to swim on unpatrolled beaches.
Okay, so you're not allowed to swim in any area where there's no lifeguards. You must go swim with the lifeguards there on the main beach for your own safety. Right? Please stay out of the water here. Thank you.